The public authorities' response following a dread alarm gave via way of means of the U.S. consulate has been disheartening, expresses head of the Forum 1 South Africa Resistance, Musi Maiming. Addressing Telecaster and CA, the preceding DA pioneer stated the U.S. government workplace have to be lauded for sharing the caution. He stated, be that because it may, there had now no longer been good enough correspondence and subtleties forthcoming from the association structures. That is the best disappointment. A threat you have to continuously view in a severe way. I want to thank the U.S. authorities for cautioning this matter. The principal inquiry that we have to placed on the desk is, where ought to our chief be? Where is our clergyman of know-how to be ordering the USA to say, don't fear, right here are the actions that we've made, and right here are the protection efforts? Stated Maiming. As something one way or the other controlled to occur, the fault ought now no longer be on the U.S. How did our management reply, assuming they have been recommended that something of this nature ought to occur? In this way, I'm, to be honest, annoyed that we've a management that is disregarded to impart precisely, luckily. He stated those who have been proceeding to visit massive events this cease of the week might overreact. It is unreasonable on business, it's miles out of line at the thoughts of a rustic that is formerly skilled a ton, stated Maiming. Prior, the administration attempted to assure South Africans that it become in price of the health and safety exceptionally in the lines, at once following the dread alarm gave via way of means of the U.S. consulate on its site. It is the responsibility of the South African safety powers to assure that everyone people internal our country have a very good experience of reassurance. Policing maintain on watching for any risks to our residents, our USA and our power, stated President Cyril Ramaphosa's consultant Vincent Magwenya. Dangers are evaluated continuously, and are accompanied up directly to assure the safety of all. Should the want emerge, the South African authorities might be briefed to light up human beings in standard approximately any forthcoming threat. The association structure stated it had observed the concern alert. This is crucial for the U.S. authorities' popular correspondence to its residents, Magwenya stated. The counter-mental oppression master, Jasmine Opperman, stated the policing counter-mental oppression hardware in South Africa wished believability. Addressing Telecaster Newsroom Africa, Opperman expressed that with the presence of Islamic State in adjacent Mozambique, the SADC locale had become undeniably extra defenseless to mental oppression. There, first and foremost, is one for a comprehension of the Southern African district. This is undeniably extra powerless in opposition to mental oppression. The Islamic State at lengthy final has an effect in Mozambique, she stated. Then, at that factor, in South Africa itself, we're sitting with a know-how management, we're sitting with a rule of peace and regulation restriction that simply misses the mark on validity from people of South Africa, and the way then, at that factor, ought to South Africa solution this matter. It might then shape ranges of doubt. To say that they've now no longer gotten any information in such manner, message received, but that does not imply there may be no threat. At the factor whilst an alarm is located at the desk as in step with US conventions, we visible this formerly round 10 years back, making delirious.